El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, was written and directed by Vince Gilligan, creator of the show Breaking Bad, and tells a story about Jesse Pinkman after the events of the series finale of Breaking Bad and him trying to move on from the entirety of that show. Him trying to find something for him trying to move on and not be haunted by the events that took place beforehand. I was very excited for this movie, but I completely forgot it was coming out until the trailer was released earlier this year. And ever since then, I was giddy. I just wanted to see this movie so bad because I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is possibly the greatest TV show I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's probably going to stay that way. It's an amazing show. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. And I'm not going to spoil Breaking Bad. I'm not going to spoil the movie. But just go watch it. And just know that this movie is Jesse's movie. It's not Walter White's movie. It's Jesse's movie. Really, the only negative I can find, the only negative I have is that it takes a little while for something to quote unquote happen. It takes a little while for that. And I can see people being bothered by this, but that's really the only, it's me too just looking for a flaw in this movie because I had a blast with this movie. I loved this movie. It was like watching a longer episode of Breaking Bad. And I think that's a plus for this movie. It feels like Breaking Bad. It doesn't feel too unfamiliar from the show. It has the cool montages. It has the cool editing. It has the great acting by Aaron Paul, who plays Jesse Pinkman. Holy Christ. This guy deserves an Oscar. I mean, give this guy an Oscar nomination. Give this guy the Oscar win. I'm sorry, Joaquin Phoenix, but Jesse, Aaron Paul, my God. I don't know if this guy is going to get it. I don't know if Breaking Bad is going to be nominated for any awards, any Oscars, because I'm not sure about how the rules work. I know that the movie was released in theaters, and I think it's still in theaters for a little while. But I would have loved to see it in theaters, but the closest showing was in Pittsburgh, which is like a good 40 miles from here, I think. And I don't have any way to get there. I didn't have. I wouldn't want to ask a friend to, hey, drive me to Pittsburgh so I can watch a freaking movie, you know? But I watched it on Netflix. I just watched it and I loved it. There are some familiar faces in the show that returned for the movie. I'm pretty sure that was a given. And they don't play a huge role. Some characters don't play a huge role. Some characters are there for flashback purposes. Some characters are there to get the audience familiar from the show with the movie. So it doesn't feel too distant, you know. And they serve their role. It's nice, and they were able to write that in well. The movie looks gorgeous. This is one of the best looking movies I've seen in a while. Joker was a gorgeous looking movie, but this movie, holy Christ! I mean, Breaking Bad is already a good looking show. It's a great looking show actually, but this movie, it's just a Breaking Bad movie, you know. It says it right in the title, a Breaking Bad movie. And I love this. I love this movie. My God, I want to watch it again. That's how much I love this. Some people might not like flashbacks because there are flashbacks in this movie. Some people might not like them, but I enjoy them because they explain things that happen in the movie as we're going along with it. And some people might say they go on for a little too long, but they make it damn entertaining. This is an excellent movie. My God, I love this movie. I really do. It's everything that I wanted. They answer some questions. Things aren't left vague. But it's not they answer questions to shut the fans up. It's not even questions that should have been answered, really. But they do it nonetheless. And they don't do it in a way so it's like, here, shut up now. We gave it to you. No, it's done in a way so it's that, you know. It's not spoon feeding you. It's not treating the audience as stupid. Because Breaking Bad's a smart show already. It's not super pretentious, but it's a well-written show. No, it's an excellently written show. I don't know if that's a word. But Breaking Bad, it's on a whole nother level of writing, of filming. It's just a fantastic show. And the movie builds off of that. The movie is fantastic. Just everything about the movie I loved. I love the directing. I love the writing. I love the script. I love the dialogue, the acting. Everyone does a good job acting. All the returning characters, everyone just feels the same. But Jesse's story, Jesse's arc is the most powerful thing about the movie. Because in the show, Jesse was a main character, but he was on the side because there was Walter White. And Bryan Cranston did an excellent job in his role in the show. But now it's Jesse's turn. Jesse had a couple episodes which were, he was in the spotlight, but now it's him. This is his movie. And Aaron Paul really, really makes this movie. If he didn't do a good job as Jesse Pinkman, as this character, then the movie wouldn't be as entertaining as it is. Because you need to feel connected to this character, and you do. You feel for this character. Even if you have to watch the show in order to feel for this character. You have to know Breaking Bad. You just can't put it on because it's on Netflix. No. You have to understand the movie. You have to understand the TV show. You have to understand Jesse Pinkman's character. And I loved how they wrapped his character arc up. And it has a nice lesson to it. It really does. I'm not going to say what it is, but there is a lesson to it. There is a moral to this movie. And it's fully realized. And it completes Jesse's arc. Some people are going to complain that there didn't need to be a Breaking Bad movie. And I remember thinking, it's like the thing with The Incredibles 2. Brad Bird didn't want to make another Incredibles sequel unless he had a really good idea. And I didn't like Incredibles 2 that much. I didn't think it stands anything near Incredibles. And I think Vince Gilligan probably felt the same way about Breaking Bad. He didn't want to continue the show. He didn't want anything after unless he had a really good idea. And I would have been fine if there was no movie because, the ending of the show is just beautiful, And, Jesse's arc was there. Jesse's arc ended to the show in there. But no, they continued it and it works. It really works. Vince Gilligan has proven himself with Breaking Bad. I don't know anything else he's done, but he's proven himself yet again with the movie. Oh my God, it's amazing. I want this movie to be nominated for every single Oscar there is. So in the end, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, was everything that I wanted. It was nothing that I didn't want, but it was everything that I was hoping for. There were some surprises in the movie. There are some things that you might not expect, but they're for the better of the movie. Besides that, the tiny flaw, which was just me just stretching a little to find a flaw with this movie because the entire time I was enjoying myself. I love this movie. I really do. And I'm going to give this movie an A+. I haven't given a movie an A+ this year, I don't think. And, this movie definitely deserved it. It is the best it can be. I don't see a flaw with it. I didn't watch any reviews. I didn't read any reviews. I went as blind as possible into the movie. And the trailers did a good job not showing what's going to happen in the movie. It's just, oh my God, what's Jesse going to do after the ending of the show? I didn't even know what he was going to do. And I'm glad that the movie wrapped up. I don't want anything more Breaking Bad. I still haven't seen Better Call Saul though. That's something I really want to get onto. But this movie, just a beautiful ending. It is, amazing. I love this movie. So, what are your thoughts on El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie? Have you seen it? Tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. Give it a like, share it with a friend, do all that good stuff. And I'll be back with more enjoyable content. Maybe I'll do a spoiler discussion if I feel like it. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah. This has been another movie review with me. And I'll be back with another one whenever I see another movie. So, until next time, bye.